everyone, I hope you're all doing well and taking care, and welcome to this brand new Doctor Who video on the channel. So basically, tonight we will be getting a brand new trailer for the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials, which is of course very exciting. That is expected to drop tonight during either just before Eurovision, which starts on BBC One at 8 PM, or during the event at some stage, which it'll probably be before, because I'm not sure they could interrupt live Eurovision to just show a Doctor Who trailer. But either way, we will be getting a trailer at some point tonight, which is super exciting. Some people are saying it's too early, which is fair enough, but I think we're at the halfway point now. It's just 6 months left to go, and I think a trailer at this stage will really give us even more hype for these episodes as we go into the second period of waiting for these exciting episodes. But basically what has happened is Doctor Who fans have discovered that the episode titles for the 60th anniversary specials have already leaked. Basically, I believe they were on the website earlier, but the BBC quickly took them down, but a bunch of Doctor Who fans got access to them, so we now know what the episodes are going to be called. And I thought, because I am working tonight, I'm going to be very limited on my video later on the trailer. I'm hoping to do a very quick reaction and breakdown of the trailer. But I thought, since I've got some time now, I thought I would do a video on the episode titles, so then on my video later, I can just focus on the trailer itself. So if you don't want to know what the episode titles are going to be for the 60th anniversary, stop watching now. It'll be revealed later tonight as part of the trailer. So if you don't want to know, stop watching. Or if you want to know, let's go into it and discuss what the 60th anniversary specials are going to be called. Right, so of course, let's start with the first special, and the first special is going to be called Star Beast. Now this makes complete sense, because it's been speculated for a while that the first special is going to be called the Star Beast, because it's looking like it's going to be a TV version of the iconic Doctor Who comic from the Tom Baker era known as Star Beast. And that's very important, because Star Beast was the first ever introduction to the Doctor Who villain that hasn't yet appeared on TV, but that's about to change, and that is of course Beep the Meep. Now, I've never read the comic before. I have thought about it, but I've kind of been put off because it's going to be on TV later this year anyway, so I would rather experience the story for the first time on TV and then revisit the comics rather than the other way around. But my understanding is it's a very fun story where Beep the Meep crashes to planet Earth. A group of people find him. He pretends that he's innocent and that he's in trouble because these aliens, known as the Wrath Warriors, which are like these space police officers, are after him. But then in the end, it turns out that Beep the Meep is actually not innocent, and he is the ultimate villain, the ultimate warrior of the story. And that adds up with a lot of what we've seen so far. We know that the Wrath Warriors are going to be appearing as well in this first special, and we also seen in the first trailer that Yasmin Finney's character Rose is going to find Beep the Meep, and Beep the Meep is going to pretend that these monsters, the Wrath Warriors, are after him and that he's actually innocent, which we know from the comic is not going to be the case. So it sounds like a very fun story. I think it's the perfect vibe to go for the first episode, because I'd imagine this story will be very character focused on the Doctor dealing with his new regeneration that he's already been in the past, and also of course the iconic moment where the Doctor and Donna will be fully reunited, which should make for an amazing scene, heartwarming scene to watch. And also it's likely that Wilf will also be appearing in this special as well, along with the Donna family. So yeah, that's the kind of gist I'm getting so far. It's probably going to be quite character focused, but Beep the Meep should make for a great fun villain for this very first episode. Moving on to the second special now, and this is definitely the one that interests me the most because it's got the most obscure title, and that is The Wild Blue Yonder. Now, when I first seen this, I have no idea what Wild Blue Yonder meant, but I have done a Google search, and apparently it's a reference to the sky during daylight, which doesn't really give us much more to work with. But the best theory I've seen on social media for this is it's a reference to the Doctor and Donna going on an adventure in the TARDIS. Like at the end of the first special, the Doctor and Donna go into the TARDIS, into the sky, and then this is like their adventure in the TARDIS. That would add up because we saw at filming of the first special that there is going to be a scene where the Doctor and Donna go into the TARDIS and then it takes off. So that would add up with this episode basically being a new adventure in the TARDIS for the Doctor and Donna together. There is also a film as well, I'm not sure if it's going to be linked to that, called The Wild Blue Yonder, which is basically a film around a race of aliens who come to Earth from a water planet known as the Wild Blue Yonder, and they try to build a new community of them on planet Earth. So I'm not sure if it could be a reference to that. Maybe there's going to be this alien race that comes to Earth and they're going to try and take over themselves, and it's like the humans versus these aliens. I'm not too sure, but I think the more likely theory is the first theory, is that it's just going to be a reference to a brand new adventure for the Doctor and Donna once again in the TARDIS. And hopefully that means this episode is going to take place on space somewhere, another planet, because we know the first episode is probably going to be Earthbound. The third special looks Earthbound, so it would be good for the second special if it was somewhere not on planet Earth. And this is the one that is probably curiouses me the most because we just know literally nothing on this special. I'm sure at some point someone said in Doctor Who magazine this would be a very fan servicey heavy episode, and it makes me wonder if anything big is going to happen as a surprise in the anniversary. Like, let's say we get our dreams come true and Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi make an appearance. It's probably going to be in the second special because it is definitely the most mysterious out of all the episodes that we know about so far. And the final leaked title, which will be for the third special, is apparently called The Giggle. Now, when I first saw this title, I was pretty surprised because when you think about it, this is probably going to be a regeneration story from the 14th into the 15th Doctor, and Ncuti was first episode as the Doctor, and it's also, of course, the ultimate anniversary episode. And a title like The Giggle, it just doesn't really have that atmosphere, if that makes sense. So I was a bit surprised at how low-key this title was. But the reason I think this episode is called The Giggle is because if you rewatch the latest 60th anniversary Glitch trailer, if you re-listen to the dialogue carefully, originally I thought the Doctor was saying the Toymaker is in everyone's head, but it actually sounds like what he's saying is the Giggle is in everyone's head.
Giggle in everyone's head. Giggle in everyone's head.
So it's most likely a reference to, for some reason, the Toymaker's laugh is going to be in everyone's head, and it's probably going to be because the Toymaker is just going to cause chaos throughout the universe, because we saw with the filming of this special that there was scenes where everyone was just fighting everyone and it just looked pure chaos, and the Toymaker was dancing among it all. So it does sound like the Toymaker in this special is just going to be causing absolute madness on planet Earth, and that's probably what the Doctor is going to have to try and stop in this episode, and that's why it's called The Giggle. So yeah, a bit of a strange choice for the third special. Like I said, I would have preferred something just with a bit more oomph to it, a bit more atmosphere, a bit more anniversary, but I guess it's fine, and it is what it is really. And I'm very curious to see the new trailer tonight. In terms of what I would like to see from this trailer, I would of course love to see more from the Doctor and Donna, see what their new dynamic will be like. I'm sure it will be as great as it was back in 2008 for Series 4. I would love to see more from Beating the Meep. I would love to see more from the Toymaker. I would love to find out more about this mysterious second episode that we really just know nothing about at this stage. And I'm kind of, I don't think it will happen, but I would love to maybe like a big surprise reveal at the end of the trailer. Maybe something that's rumoured could be Susan Foreman. She's been rumoured for quite a while now for these specials. No idea if that's true or not, but if it is true, I would love to have that confirmed, because I do think bringing Susan back for the 60th anniversary would be the perfect way to celebrate this big anniversary year of Doctor Who. I think a reunion between the Doctor and his granddaughter is well, overdue at this stage, but it's probably still too early. We've got to remember we're still 6 months away. They're probably saving stuff for later in the year for more trailers, so maybe it'll probably just be more of a glimpse of these specials, but I'm still excited nonetheless. But yeah, guys, as I said, it will probably air tonight around 8 PM on BBC One for Eurovision, so do check it out if you can. And I will, if I have time before work, I will do a bit of a trailer reaction and a trailer breakdown later on for you guys, so stay tuned and subscribe for that if you're interested. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.